I don't know why I'm saying that I like these because clearly I'm terrified of them. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am in Chicago again, traveling for work, so here I am in my hotel bathroom with the good lighting. So I wanted to do this fall questions tag for you guys. I was tagged by Brandi.Weig, so I will link her channel and video in the description box below, so you guys should check it out if you haven't already. But if you are coming over from Brandi's channel, welcome, and I hope you subscribe. I would love to have you as part of this family, the Figz fam. This is the 15 fall questions tag. I have the questions over here on my laptop, so if you see me looking over here, this is why. The first question is favorite Halloween movie. So I had to think hard about this because I noticed in the few of the videos that I've watched, everyone keeps saying Hocus Pocus, and I have seen that movie and I do like it, but it's not my favorite. My favorite is Nightmare Before Christmas. I used to watch that movie so much when I was a kid. Both me and my sister used to watch it a lot, so I've seen that probably hundreds of times. And then I do have a second favorite, and that is Casper. I used to really like Christina Ricci. I think at the time she was a pretty big kid actress. I really liked a lot of the movies that she was in. Next question, apple pie or pumpkin pie? So that is a really tough question because I do like warm apple pie with ice cream on top, but I also like pumpkin pie with a dollop of whipped cream on top. So honestly, I can't decide. It really depends what mood I'm in. Halloween party or explore haunted places? So a lot of the girls who answered this question said Halloween party because they don't like haunted places. I'm not gonna say that I like haunted places, but I do like going to those types of places with my husband. For some reason, Frank gets a lot of enjoyment out of scaring the shit out of me. If he's having fun, then I'm having fun, and that's what we like to do together. It's honestly been a long time since I've gone to a haunted place, but I think the last place that I went to might have been the Philadelphia Penitentiary. I think that's what it's called. No, it's called the Eastern State Penitentiary, and you guys should look it up. It's pretty scary. It's actually a real penitentiary, and then it shut down, and then they turned it into a haunted place around Halloween time. And I remember there's a part where when you walk in, you have to be separated by gender, so male goes over here, female goes over here. I don't know if they still do it that way, and it's only for a short portion of the I don't even know what you call it, but the thing that you go through. And I used to be so terrified to do that. I would pretty much grab onto Frank till the very last second that I had to go through, and then I would try to get through that part as fast as I could so I could be joined back up with him again because, yeah. I don't know why I'm saying that I like these because clearly I'm terrified of them, but it's still really fun. Store-bought pumpkin or pumpkin patch? I'm gonna have to say pumpkin patch. So I have never taken Nori to the pumpkin patch yet. She is 2 now, so I think she would have more fun with it. The last time I went was probably 3 years ago, I think. My sister and I took my nieces to the pumpkin patch, and I did take some really cute pictures of my niece Annabelle. I'll try to insert them right here if I can. But yeah, she was just loving it. So that was the last time I went. Now I definitely need to take Nori to one so that I can get cute pictures like that of her as well. Frank, if you're watching this, we gotta go do that. Favorite fall scent. So I was trying to think about this, what my favorite fall scent is, and I would have to say anything apple. Apple cinnamon, apple pie, caramel apple, pretty much everything apple. I don't know why. It just smells so good to me, and I tend to get those apple air fresheners to put in my car because I just love the way it makes my car smell. Favorite fall drink. So right now, starting around mid-August is when Dunkin' will have their pumpkin flavor available. So I will try to hold off until September, but once I hear that it's back, I can't help myself. So I really OD on the Dunkin' pumpkin coffee. Pretty much on a daily basis, I will run to Dunkin' and get it. If it's warm out, I will get iced. If it is cold out, then I will get regular hot coffee, but I really love that. And then I did try the Starbucks pumpkin cream cold brew, and I did really like that. It's super good, but once it starts getting cold out, I will stick to strictly hot coffee, and Dunkin' Pumpkin is where it's at. Halloween or Thanksgiving? I would have to say Thanksgiving. There's just something about being surrounded by family and eating tons of food and watching football that I truly love. It's one of my favorite times of the year. Halloween can be really cute, especially now that I have a kid. It's really cute to dress her up and see her change every year and become more interactive. It's just not my favorite. I don't get as excited about it as I do with Thanksgiving. Most love pumpkin-based food. So when I saw that question, I was like, I mean, other than pumpkin pie, what else is there to really love food-wise? But I think one time my sister did make these pumpkin bars, and if I remember correctly, they were so good. She sent me home with an entire pan full of them, and I think I pretty much ate a bar every day for breakfast until they were gone because they were so good. Corn maze or haunted hayride? So I feel like this question is kind of similar to the other question. I'm gonna go ahead and say haunted hayride just because I think that they're fun. Not that corn mazes aren't fun. I don't get as much enjoyment out of them as I do haunted hayrides. And I remember always being told that they can't touch you. Yeah, although they say that they can't touch you, but I remember one time I was on a haunted hayride and somehow my shoelace came untied, and I remember I was with my friends and I remember screaming, "My shoelace is untied! They untied my shoelace! I thought they weren't supposed to touch you!" Yeah, so that was a funny time. I think I was in high school or middle school, so yeah, that was, you know, that awkward phase in your life. Favorite candy to eat at Halloween? So if we're talking chocolate, I really, really love Twix. Twix is one of my favorite candy bars. And if we're talking like fruitier type candy, I would have to say Twizzlers. I know that those aren't really a lot of people's favorite, but I just really like Twizzlers. Like, they're the best candy to eat at the movie theater. As I was thinking about this in my head, I realized that Twix and Twizzlers both start with TW, which is, I don't know, very strange that I would pick that, but I don't know, I like them both. Favorite childhood memory of fall? So when I was little, I would always go apple picking with my mom and my sister. We would go to a particular farm. I think it was called Conti's Farm, which is in New Jersey. I don't know if it's still around, but we would go there, and then once we were done apple picking and we would go pay for the bags of apples that we had picked, we would go through the little farmer's market that they had in there, and I would pick up these honey straws. So they're literally like these clear plastic straws, and they have honey like of all different flavors inside, and I would just grab a handful of those and just suck them back. I honestly don't know why I like those so much. Probably because I would get a sugar rush from them. I'm surprised that my mom let me have them because I was probably bouncing off the walls after I ate them, because I think I would eat at least 5 of them. Favorite Thanksgiving food? I am gonna go super traditional with this and say mashed potatoes and gravy. I love anything that has to do with potatoes, so scalloped potatoes, potato chips, baked potatoes, french fries. So that's why I pretty much am picking mashed potatoes and gravy, because I love potatoes. Sweaters or scarves? I'm gonna have to go with sweaters. I specifically really love hoodies, but that's not the question, so I'm gonna say sweaters, cardigans, oversized sweaters. I will even wear Frank's sweaters sometimes. I think they're made by Polo, but he has these really nice big cardigan sweaters and they're really thick, and sometimes I'll steal them out of his drawer and wear those. And Frank and I were just talking about this the other day, how sometimes when he buys something, he knows that I'm probably gonna steal it at some point and wear it, because I don't know, there's just something about wearing your husband's clothes that makes you feel warm inside. Wool socks or slippers? I am gonna say slippers, and this is for a very specific reason. I cannot do wool socks because I have a dog that sheds, and Rhodey's hair is not, it's not like fluffy fur. It's like coarse and wiry hair, and when it gets stuck in your clothes, it literally stabs your skin. So that's the reason why I'm saying slippers, because if I say socks and her hairs end up in the socks and stab my feet, then that's not very comfortable. So slippers. And so for the last question, it is, what is your favorite fall tradition? And I can honestly say we don't have any fall traditions, which it kind of makes me sad. Now that we have Nori, I really want to make a fall tradition. So I don't know, I'll have to talk with Frank about this and see what we can make a fall tradition. Our anniversary is in the fall. We got married October 2nd, and we just celebrated our 4-year anniversary, and the past 3 years we were going to this really fancy brunch for our anniversary, but this year we didn't do it. We went to a different restaurant, which was completely fine. I loved it anyway, and it was really good. I don't know if you can call that a fall tradition, but since we didn't do it this year, I guess it's no longer a tradition, even if it was one. I guess we don't have any right now, so we need to make some. That is going to be it for this video. I hope that you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I guess now I have to tag 3 people, and I was not prepared to have to do that, so now I have to think. I am going to tag Kenyatta from K. Renee, Brittany from The Grateful Fam, and Josie L. If you want to join in on this tag, go ahead and feel free, and then let me know in the comments section if you do it so I can watch your video. Alright, that's gonna be it. So thanks so much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you next time. Bye.